Hello and welcome to my channel, Phoenix Keia Tarot. If you've resonated with the title, then this will be your reading, regardless of when you actually see it, okay? The titles that I use have always come from something that I actually said during the reading. There are no clickbait titles on my channel, okay? If you can hear it in my voice, I am a little bit ill at the moment, so I do apologise for that, if it's difficult to listen to what it is that I'm saying. So with this reading, we're looking at what's going on with your connection and what is your future together, okay? Now this could be somebody from your past, it could be someone new, someone present. It's the person that you're most energetically connected with at this point in time, okay? Now it doesn't necessarily need to be in the romantic sense, although for some of you it literally could be, okay? So you just take it as it resonates, as and when it comes. Right, so first of all, we're looking at your perspective on this particular connection, and then we're going to take a look at their energy, okay? Again, I do apologise. I can feel that my voice is really, really awful. If it's awful to listen to, I can only apologise. Right. So your perspective on this connection to the person that you're most energetically connected to right now, the person that you're watching this reading for, the Nine of Swords and the Lovers. So obviously feeling like it's not in the best place at this point in time, with the Nine of Swords being your first card out. This feels quite unnecessary, okay, for the type of connection that you two have. Your Nine of Swords is the nightmare card, okay? It's stress, it's worry, it's anxiety, it's those sleepless nights, it's constantly being worried about your person, or constantly feeling worried about how your person is receiving you, what their opinion is of you, okay? And then the Lovers. Traditionally, the choice. In this particular context, the Lovers is about you two being in a healthy connection together, okay? Being in union with each other also. Your perspective, not really feeling very hopeful at this point in time, okay? Feeling like it's a bit of a long shot, all right, with that combination. Right, so what is your person's perspective? Let's just put your deck off to the side there a second. What is the collective's person that they're thinking of? What is their perspective on their connection? Let's have a collective, please. What's going on? What is their perspective? Oh, the Five of Swords. Interesting. More swords energy. So in their perspective, they feel that something has happened between you that could easily have been avoided. Yeah, Hanged Man, avoidance energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Gemini. Could be, but you don't have to be. You could be those signs. It's more to do with the energy though, okay? Your person's waiting. It doesn't look like they're going to be taking any kind of action for the short term, at least, okay? It looks like they're waiting for a clearer understanding of what is your opinion on them, right? How do you feel about them? So they're waiting for, I'm hearing evidence. They're waiting for some kind of proof, some kind of evidence that it's okay for them to proceed, okay? It could well be that in your perspective, maybe you feel that at this point in time, it's not necessarily the right time for, you know, any kind of intense connections, connections that are going to take up a lot of your time. Maybe you've got a lot of other things that's going on here in your life where you're like, do you know what? Relationships with others right now, I don't have time for that shit, okay? Because in their perspective, they're literally waiting for you to give them the green light, right? They could also be feeling that maybe you're dealing with someone else right now, okay? What are your intentions here? The Six of Cups and the Five of Wands. Okay. For some of you, your intention, There's a message here about the past. Maybe you're holding on too tightly to someone else from your past. Maybe you've been waiting for an ex to come back. Something like that, okay? With the Five of Wands being there, that's a struggle, right? It could also indicate training, so maybe you're needing to retrain your emotions so that you can pull away from someone from your past. It's that Six of Cups for me. I don't feel that Six of Cups energy is serving you very well at this point in time, collective, okay? I don't feel that holding on to an ex or someone from your past, could also be past trauma as well for some of you. I don't feel that holding on to that is necessarily healthy for you. I'm seeing that it's causing you a lot more trouble and drama than it's actually worth, okay, especially with that Five of Wands. And again, to stick with that word just for a second, with drama, maybe some of you feel unsafe in environments where there isn't always something going on, where there isn't always some kind of problem that you feel that you have to solve, okay? Maybe some of you have come from a dysregulated background, you know, where you constantly felt that you had to be the hero, you had to be the saviour, whatever, that you were the one that had to rescue everyone. Do you know what I mean? And so being involved with a connection with an individual who feels like they are quite self-sufficient, you could be feeling like, well, what's going to be my purpose with that connection? Because they don't need saving. They don't need a hero. Maybe there's a bit of that that's going on here, okay? What are their intentions? The Moon and the High Priestess. Okay, so at the moment, their intentions, that they're trying to really sit with their feelings. I do get the strong sense that this particular connection, it's unlike any other that they've experienced, okay? So they definitely do feel, I want to say, a very strong spiritual pull towards you as well. I'd like to think that works both ways, that you both feel that strong spiritual pull towards each other. This person is coming out as being a little bit wary, okay, with the Moon and the High Priestess. So wary that perhaps you might think that they're being crazy. I'm getting the strong sense that this individual's had some kind of experiences that has been brought to the surface through this particular connection, and they're worried in case it could be one-sided. Okay, what is the short-term outcome here? Right, so we're going to pull this deck for the short-term outcome, the long-term outcome, and your advice as well. What's the short-term, long-term, and the advice for our collective here, please? Short-term outcome, long-term outcome, and the advice for our collective, please. Okay. Short-term outcome is the Magician. So somebody has to take some kind of action with the Magician, okay? The Magician is all about creating from the imagination or from the feelings into the physical reality. Somebody needs to take charge of this. It does indicate to me that, I mean, there's only so long that this situation can be put on pause for until the universe or spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, whichever name you prefer to use, are going to become involved, okay? It genuinely does feel that way to me. It's a long-term outcome. The Fool, yeah. So these are actually back to front, right, which is really interesting. Because normally it's supposed to be the Fool and then the Magician. These are back to front. Okay, so long-term outcome, it does look like there is going to be a new beginning here for both of you. It does certainly look like this connection is going to get off the ground. You've also got the Flower of Life there as well. So again, another mention that this quite possibly is a very deep spiritual connection. Whichever label you prefer to put on it, that's your own personal business, okay? Brand new journey, brand new chapter. With this particular combination, it feels very optimistic, okay? What's your advice? The Queen of Swords. To be more communicative, to really speak up on how it is that you're feeling, to avoid pushing people away, because clearly this individual is wanting to get close to you, okay? But at the moment, they are waiting for that signal from you. So perhaps consider giving them the signal that they're looking for when you're feeling ready to do so, okay? Queen of Swords energy. That's someone very, very smart, very sharp, very intelligent, very quick as well. What else can you tell us here, please, for our collective? What else does our collective need to know here, please? Oh, okay. Yeah, emotions. Look deep within your emotions. So somebody's needing to really acknowledge their emotions. I'm hearing admit. Someone's needing to admit how they feel. So if you felt hurt by this person, then you're needing to tell them, or vice versa. What else? Thank you. Attraction. Yeah. Divine soul counterparts. Divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. Okay, so the superficial stuff, which would be how someone looks, it could be what their religious beliefs are, what their family traditions are, you know. Maybe this is a type of situation where it's like a same-sex situation, and that is unacceptable by the standards of someone's human beliefs type thing, okay? There's definitely an inner conflict and an outer conflict that's going on, right? Collective, you've got the inner conflict, they have got the outer conflict. So maybe their family is deeply, deeply religious, and that this type of connection is quote unquote not allowed within their community. Okay, maybe there's something like that that's going on. Either way, unless emotions are acknowledged and voiced out loud, unless that happens, then you can pretty much expect this connection to remain in its current form, okay? Yeah, yin-yang. Like the yin-yang symbol, twin flames contain an aspect of each other's character within themselves. So doing that inner work on yourself is automatically going to be beneficial to your counterpart, to your person in this read, okay? So you can help heal them by healing yourself, by tackling all of those things that you don't necessarily want to look at about yourself, acknowledging that they exist and making peace with those aspects of yourself, and that automatically is going to help out your person, okay? Because remember, you're dealing with energy. Everything's about energy. What else can you tell us, please, for our collective? What's going on? If this read is resonating for you as well, then please do let me know by dropping a like on the video, and that'll also help to keep you connected with the channel, okay? What's going on for our collective, please? Whoa. It'll all make sense to you soon, and there's a path that you're meant to be on. Trust it. Yeah, it definitely feels like you two were supposed to be put on each other's path, right? Especially if you are dealing with divine counterparts here. Learn new things, it'll help you in the future. So do more research, okay? Start digging deeper. I always say with that one as well, be mindful of where it is that you're getting your information, because unfortunately there is a lot of really bad, twisted information out there. Okay, so be careful with your sources of information. Always use your own discernment as well when you are doing your research. Okay, And just remembering that any information that is out there, and if any of it doesn't sit well with you, you don't have to take that on, okay? So yeah, just do remember your discernment. There's nothing outside of you that can fulfill you. So that could well be the issue that your person's struggling with. All right, how they were dealing with something external to them. There was that external struggle. They could be doing some kind of healing work that pertains to the fact that maybe they were looking outside of themselves for some kind of love validation, or maybe it was you that was doing that. Okay, Spirit's saying, look, there is nothing outside of you that is gonna fulfill you. You create your own happiness, your own sense of peace and well-being. Okay. Bit of a strange read there as well. I do apologise again for the state of my voice. I'm not doing great at the moment. But there you go, that is what I have for you. If you feel that you need further clarity or to go check out your other signs, then please do click on the playlist that appears along the top right hand corner of the screen. Okay, personal readings, they are available on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.